What's up, y'all? This T the GOAT. I'm back up in here with another video. And today's video is how to overcome depression. So here's the thing you have to understand about depression. We all know people who have committed suicide because they was depressed. People who have cried a lot, just because they was depressed. Or people who feel like their life won't get any better because they feel like depression will never go away. We all know people like this. And I'm here to tell anyone that's dealing with depression that y'all can change it. You have to understand that y'all can change it, and I'm about to get into ways you can change it. But the first thing is you have to understand why depression is caused. Depression is caused because us as humans, our mind make pathways, and if your mind keep going down a negative pathway, it will be easier and easier to keep going down that negative pathway. You have to understand that. So it's like if you make run for that negative pathway, it's like, and if you keep making run, it's like going to be easy to walk down that negative pathway. Now, what you think will happen if your mind keep going down a positive pathway? It's going to be very easy for you to keep going, walk down that positive pathway. So that's the thing you have to understand. And what I want to do is, anybody that's dealing with depression, I want to break them out of that negative, mind state and stuff like that. Get you from a negative mind state to a positive mind state. So you have to understand that dealing with depression is just like a habit. If you keep, giving it that negative, feeding that negative, it's going to keep going down that negative. But if you break it into that positive, it's going to keep going down that positive. So the thing you have to understand is, it's like you ask your mind, what to get for you, and it goes gets it. It go get it. If you ask your mind to bring me something back negative, your mind gonna say, here you go, I got you something negative. If you tell your mind to bring you back something happy, your mind gonna go, here you go, I ain't got it for you, And the thing you all want to do is you don't want to work for your mind. You want your mind to go out there and work for you. I'm gonna tell you what I want you to bring me back. You don't tell me we're going to talk about negative. I don't want to talk about negative. We're going to talk about positive. I'm going to tell you what to come back and get me. So here's how to beat depression. Number one, throw away negative thoughts and get it from around you. So anytime you have a negative thought, tell yourself to get it out, get it out, get it out. It won't be allowed. It won't be allowed. It's not allowed. You always have to be in that mind state of telling yourself that when something negative come to your mind, because all they're going to do is cause depression. Anytime it's in your mind, get it out, get it out. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. Like that's what you should be saying to yourself to, make it move around. That's the first thing. The second thing is focus on your future and focus on your purpose. Once those negative thoughts are out your mind, focus on something else. So that's the whole biggest thing. Like once you get out of a negative mind state, you want to translate that negative mind state to something else because you don't want it coming back. It's like the negative mind state not going to be here no more. So we're going to have something else to fill that space in. And to fill that space in, you just going to need focus, and you're going to need to focus on your purpose, better things. And those things can be like, exercising, what you want to achieve, what you want to study, your career, something you want to master. So you want to take that negative mind state out and put something else in there. It's something else you want to do with your life. What else you want to do? It's something you probably want, exercise, achieve something about your career you have to work on, or something you just want to work on and be good at. It could be anything. Like once that negative mind state out, we got to put something else in there to keep him, moving and stuff like that. We got something else to fill it in. So negative mind state, you can't come back no more. I got somebody else taking your job, That's the second thing. So look for something in life you want to progress in. Anything. What you want to move forward in. Because the thing you have to understand is people who focus on their purpose and people who focus on the future, it's like they don't have time to get depressed because they're going to be looking at themselves and saying, man, I got something else to go do today. I got this to go do today. This is what I want to do today. They're going to be always thinking of what they can do. Like they're not going to sit there and be all sad and be like, damn, I'm kind of depressed today. It's like they moving around with their life, So you have to understand that. Number 3, excuse me. I want all you guys that dealing with depression to force change. Meaning every time your mind tries to, get back into thinking that way, say nope. You can't come back, Mr. Negative. I'm focused on positive stuff, It's like we got to get into a real habit of doing that, Anytime they try to bring us negative, we got to force this and be like, nah, this can't come back. I'm going to keep Mr. Positive here. So that's what I want all you guys to do. The 4th thing, when you dealing with depression and negative thoughts, tell yourself positive things from a short time, then take a break and do it again, because your mind is a pattern and you don't want the pattern to continue being negative, So the whole thing is to break the pattern. So let's say your mind, it bring you a negative thought. And the first thing you can do is be like, oh no, I'm not that. I'm brilliant. I'm the greatest, Tell yourself little short stuff and then wait about 2 more hours and continue telling yourself, more positive things, because that's what all we want to do. Get the mind, like we won't get into a habit of thinking positive and happy, All right, let's take this out. Because once you got to understand, once you do that for about 3 to 6 months, what you will have is your mind, correcting itself. And that's what you want, And think about it. If you do positive thoughts for 3 to 6 months, eventually it's correcting its own self. Let's say 2 hours out the day, you get a negative thought or something like that. A negative thought come in and it be like, you're not this, you're not that. It's telling you little doubt and stuff about yourself. You get back into the mind state of, oh no, I'm not that. I'm the greatest. I can do that. Just keep saying that to yourself. 2 more hours later, do it again. Keep saying it to yourself. 2 more hours later, keep saying it to yourself. You do that for about 3 to 6 months. What you think gonna eventually happen? Oh man, I'm out of depression now. Because it's like you got yourself into a pattern of doing that. It's the same thing with a negative thought. A negative thought is a pattern. You keep telling yourself you're not this. Guess what the negative thought? 3 to 6 months, it's going to keep telling you not this too. So we want to break the pattern. And that's what I want all you guys to understand. And another thing is, you want to, feel in control of your life. People who are in control and working on their purpose, they just don't feel to get, negative and depressed and stuff like that. And you always, want to have options because it makes you feel free. When you're in control of your life, you got options. You just feel free. Like, I could do what I want. Who gonna tell me what to do? I could do what I want. I got options. I could do this. I could do that. I'm in control of my life. I'm gonna tell this what we gonna be doing and where we gonna be going. You have to understand that. So please, anyone dealing with depression, look at, this is the main thing. Anyone dealing with depression, don't look at no one to save you. You have to understand that you have to save yourself, and it's your choice to get out of depression or continue being in depression. Remember, it's your choice. Don't go looking, for a doctor, to come in and change your life by putting you on medication. It's something you can do, because that just make it feel like you're going to make it worse. The doctor coming out saying you need medication because you're depressed and stuff like that. It's like you want to work on it yourself. Because once you, once you beat it yourself, it's like everything going to fall through. I beat it myself. I ain't needing nobody to do it. Help me do that. I did it, So that's the thing I want all you guys who's depressed to understand. And say to yourself, someday I'll change for the better and do everything I dream of. Like, this depression is not going to stop me no more. And one day it's going to be like that, Say that to yourself. Man, one day I'm going to get over this depression, and one day this is not going to be able to stop me no more. That's the thing you have to understand about depression. It comes from you. Nobody else. It's just you keep feeding yourself these negative thoughts. You keep wanting it to be like this. You keep putting it in a pattern of like this. And what I told y'all, the object of the game is to break the pattern. That's the whole biggest thing. We want to break the pattern. We're not going to be doing this no more. We're going to be doing this. I'm going to tell you what we're going to be doing. And you have to understand that. Let your mind decide the thoughts you wanted to, see, wanted to hear, wanted to feel, let your mind decide the thoughts you wanted. Let you decide that. Like, this is what we're going to talk about today. Ain't going to be nothing else. This is what we're going to talk about today. And you should always want your mind to do that. So that's for my tips for anybody dealing with depression. And this will help you. Please do it. Because I don't want, nobody to say they, died because of depression and stuff like that. I don't want that to happen. Like, feed your mind good stuff. That's all it's about. Breaking that habit. Once we break that habit, we're going to roll on. And those are things you have to understand. I'll be back with more videos. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully this video, it saved someone's life. Hopefully. If you know anybody that's dealing with depression, please send them this video. Please. Send it to them. I'm not going to get mad. Send them the video. Anybody that's dealing with depression. Anybody you may think that's dealing with depression. This is the video right here. But I'll be back.